see the light. I'm feeling high, my little lady. I'm gonna take it to the other side. You know I used to smoke too much. And you know I used to drink too much. Take a ride in my car, and you can get me high, high, high. You know I used to smoke too much. And you know I used to drink too much. Take a ride in my car, and we're gonna get real. I'm feeling good, my little lady. She's gonna take me to the other side. I'm feeling nice, my little lady. She's gonna keep me moving on. I'm gonna run till I drop to the break of dawn. Never gonna stop, she's gonna treat me right. I'm feeling good, my little lady. She's gonna take me to the other side. You know I used to smoke too much, and you know I used to drink too much. Take a ride in my car, and you can get me high, high, high. You know I used to smoke too much, and you know I used to drink too much. Take a ride in my car, and we're gonna get real. Come on, baby. Let's take a ride. I don't know where we're gonna go, but first, let's dance. You know I used to smoke too much, and you know I used to drink too much. Take a ride in my car, and you can get me high, high, high. You know I used to smoke too much, and you know I used to drink too much. Take a ride in my car, and we're gonna get real. Oh, I'm feeling high, my little lady. I'm gonna take it to the other side. I'm feeling strong, my little lady. I'm gonna keep her moving on. I'm gonna run till I drop to the break of dawn. Never gonna...
Giottos is so good. These chocolates are what? Chocolates. We're here about astrophotography. What are we doing? Wrong video. Whoops.
What have I done? Ooh, what have you seen? Early at night, got in the fight, in the candlelight, looking through the screen. Now what have I done? What have you seen? You know there's no picture when a person has come in between. Jamie's gone. Jamie's gone. you seen? There was nothing to say, took her away, and I feel the pain, made love in pain. Oh, oh, what have I done? What have you seen? She knows there's no future in love when a person has come in between. Jamie's gone, Jamie's gone. Can't look back, and now he feels so strong. Jamie's gone, Jamie's gone. Left last night, and now it seems so long. Ooh. You can hear these words I say when you're a million miles away. Yeah. Jamie's gone, Jamie's gone. Can't look back, and now he feels so strong. Jamie's gone, Jamie's gone. Left last night, and now it seems so long. Jamie, come on, Jamie, yeah. And now you feel so strong. Jamie, come on, Jamie, yeah. Left last night, and now it seems so long.
What the hell's wrong with my telescope now? What's wrong with this thing?
The lost Lone Ranger, can I break this spell? Do one thing right, do I make you do things wrong? If I want that fine line, I will always take the fall. If I just do left, I can live from the right. I sleep all day long, and I'm dreaming through the night. I've seen a lot of bankers, and I've seen a lot of cops. I've seen a lot of lawyers pull out all of the stops. I've seen a lot of children with their parents in their hands. I felt a lot of women refuse to understand. And I don't think I understand why we're making such a fuss. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. You see it in the papers, you read it every day. The riots and the fires going on in South LA. The muggers and the government You're all wanting the same thing. The ticket for your money ain't whatever else bring. And I don't think I understand why we're making such a fuss. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. Take me. Making such a fuss, and I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. 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 It's gotta mean something. It's gotta. All right. Where did my color go? Got your head in the sand. You can't be in control using a powerful hand. I wanna be you, I wanna see you. Don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to sell me, don't try to say it's too late. You're gonna push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, hide a little color, it's black and white and blue. Black and white and blue, yeah. All right. Cat learns to ring a bell. Rat gets free from the maze. We can be taught to love. We've got to learn new ways. I wanna see, I wanna be. Don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to sell me, don't try to say it's too late. You're gonna push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, add a little color, it's black and white and blue. Black and white and blue. Don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to sell me, don't try to say it's too late. Push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, hide a little color, it's black and white and blue. Yeah, black and white and blue. You're gonna black and white on the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, hide a little color, it's black and white and blue. Black and white and blue.
Gravity well is beginning to intensify. Are we far enough away?
Another man go around today, but I'm not super dream, gonna take it all the way. Take it all the way. I'm just a boy with nothing to do. Got my head in the news, got a bad attitude, yeah. Go away. So I play guitar. I'm gonna go around today. You wanna slice up my pie, you're gonna try to lock me all the way. Lock it all the way. I'm just a boy with nothing to lose. Got my head in the news, got my bad attitude, yeah. I don't care, 'cause I got nothing to lose. I don't care, 'cause I won't let them bring me down.
So it's a wonderful night today. It's really good. You know, cloudy nights and not cloudy nights, but clear dark sky and clear outside. Says it's going to be a wonderful night tonight. I mean, tonight, last night was wonderful. Tomorrow's supposed to be great. So I think I'm going to leave my telescope out all night, and it's going to be a really nice night tonight. So I'm hoping to get some really good shots of the Cave Nebula, which is part of my astrophotography meets DMD. Anything I know it's kind of scary. Pretty cool, but I'm super excited for tonight, and let's see what kind of data I get.
I'm afraid I won't be possible just yet. We had an agreement, and I am honored. I have no desire to see your vessel destroyed. Just give me one of your
clouds are just pissing me the off. I don't understand. I don't listen to these things anymore. I can't take it. New York, you suck. And you know what? I'm so done with this. My telescope's out here chilling out. All I got is freaking clouds and PhD peeping at me for no goddamn. Unbelievable. What am I gonna do? I need to.
Where you go from there is your business.
So
Please tell your captain I'm sorry I
hate
couldn't
this.
say goodbye. I do wish I could see his face when he realizes where he's been the last several hours. Every second we waste puts us in that much more danger. Don't worry about that. You will soon have control of your ship. Computers prepared to depart.
I've seen a lot of bankers, and I've seen a lot of cops. I've seen a lot of lawyers, and I've lost the sky. I'm feeling high, my little lady.
It is a
I'm
wondrous
gonna
sight.
take it to the other side.
The first of many that short and confident on travels.
I'm gonna keep her moving on.
Computer,
I'm
even
gonna
faces
run
at the
till I
central
drop
computer on the
till break
Enterprise.
of dawn. Never gonna stop till I see the light. I'm
Release
high,
command function
my little
lockouts.
lady. I'm gonna
Authorization.
take you to the other side.
Moriarty.
You know
Alpha
I used to
241
smoke
time
too
down.
much. You know I used to drink too
Yes, ma'am.
much. Take a ride in my car. You can get me high, high, high. You know I used to smoke too much. And you know I used to drink too much. Take a ride in my car.
Computer, stop programming command Delta 1 inactive memory and discontinue simulation.
I'm feeling good, my little lady. She's gonna take me to the other side. I'm feeling nice, my little lady. She's gonna keep me
Well,
moving
it worked.
on.
They believe they were on the holiday.
Gonna run till I
Moriarty
drop
released the
till
voice
the
command
break of
scanner.
dawn. Never gonna stop.
Computer, discontinue holodeck simulation created by Professor Moriarty.
She's gonna take me to the other side.
So far, so good. This should be the holodeck from the viewing class. Captain, you alright? Yes, we are, number one. What did you say? Our systems came back online a few minutes ago. They're planetary collision. Falling back to safety. We'll join you shortly. Captain, everything is all right. How do you do it? We managed to program the holodeck inside the holodeck. Use the same rules as Moriarty used on us. We detected contact with the real bridge. He was in fact escaping the simulation.
You never really haven't touched the holodeck?
In fact, the program is continuing to run even now inside that tube.
And what is your holodeck?
In a way, Doctor. However, there is no physicality. The program is continuous, but only within the computer's circuitry. As far as one way encounters now, they're halfway understood right now.
This enhancement module contains enough active memory
To provide them experiences. They will live their lives and won't know any difference.
in a sense you dictate Moriarty what he wants to.
In the sense that who knows, our reality may be very much like theirs, and all this might just be an elaborate simulation running inside a little device sitting on someone's table. Well, a newborn star.
You know how right you are, Captain.
Keep that safe.
I'm feeling high, my little lady. I'm gonna take you to the other side. I'm feeling strong, my little lady. I'm gonna keep her moving on. I'm gonna run till I drop to the break of dawn.
Giotto's is so good. These chocolates are what? Chocolates. We're here about astrophotography. What are we doing? Wrong video. Oops.
What have I done? Ooh, what have you seen? Early at night, got in the fight, in the candlelight, looking through the screen. Now what have I done? What have you seen? You know there's no picture when a person has come in between.
Yeah.
Jamie's gone. Jamie's gone. Can't look back, and now he feels so strong. Jamie's gone. Jamie's gone. have you seen? There was nothing to say, took her away, and I feel the pain, made love in vain. Oh, oh, what have I done? What have you seen? She knows there's no future in life when a person has come in between. Jamie's gone, Jamie's gone. Can't look back, and now he feels so strong. Jamie's gone, Jamie's gone. Left last night, and now it seems so long. Ooh. You can't hear these words I say when you're a million miles away. Yeah.
It's continuously the force strange new world. New civilization. The old radio when no one has gone before.
Jamie's gone, Jamie's gone. Can't look back, and now he feels so strong. Jamie's gone, Jamie's gone. Left last night, and now it seems so long. Jamie, come on, Jamie, yeah. And now you feel so strong. Jamie, come on, Jamie, yeah. Last night, and now it seems so long.
What the hell's wrong with my telescope now? Yep, what's wrong with this thing?
All the blood faces I found match those of Lieutenant. I'll assume those are her remains, but I need to take the deck plate back to sickbay just to be sure.
We'll take a powerful weapon to do that.
I'll have a better idea once I don't pass the deck plate.
The guy isn't mine. We're broken.
The station shutters down.
Before I die. We're ready to go. Downloading the signal.
I think it passed these security lockdowns. I don't know why. All the print accept these messages is into this channel. Take a look at this signal notation. This is somebody trying to bypass the access protocols and break into the coded messages. Cause security lockouts to freeze my up.
Are there any messages missing?
I won't know until I get into the files.
Looks like you made a friend.
Yeah.
We're gonna go back to the ship. Let me know as soon as you can.
I'm gonna try out.
I've seen a lot of bankers, and I've seen a lot of cops. I've seen a lot of lawyers pull out all the stops. I've seen a lot of children with their parents in their hands. I've felt a lot of women refuse to understand. And I don't think I understand why we're making such fuss. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. You see it in the papers, you read it every day. The riots and the fires going on in South LA. The muggers and the government You're all wanting the same thing. You take for your money, whatever else bring. Well, I don't think I understand why we're making such a fuss. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. Take it.
Access for spotted files and copy.
And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. 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 Guitar Players Planet.
Klingon disruptor. Jordy has found evidence of the encrypted messages from Chamber. They are close to Klingon space. There hasn't been a Klingon raid against the Federation for 7 years. There will be risk of diplomatic incident to collect more evidence.
And there's still the question of what happened to Lieutenant Bircham.
They wrote this place in the and our Starbase 212, they will help us find the shuttle. Right, Doctor.
It's gotta mean something. It's gotta.
We should be working. The phase inducers are aligned. I know you're in here somewhere. Computer, run me a subsystem diagnostic. Frequency range of 10 to 100 megahertz.
Diagnostic cycle will make a 26.
All right. Where did my color go? Got your head in the sand. You can't be in control, using a powerful hand. I wanna be ya, I wanna see ya. Don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to sell me, don't try to say it's too late. You're gonna push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, hide a little color, it's black and white and blue. Black and white and blue, yeah. All right.
The one where mother is
Cat learns to ring a bell. Rabbits free from the maze. We can be taught to love. We've got to learn to wait. I wanna see, I wanna be, taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to tell me, don't try to say it's too late. Yeah, you're gonna push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, hide a little color, it's black and white and blue. Black and white and blue. I wanna see, don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to sell me, don't try to say it's too late, late. Push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, hiding in the color, it's black and white and blue. Yeah, black and white and blue. You know, black and white on the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, hiding in the color, it's black and white and blue. Black and white and blue.
General Torak, I apologize. I see that you honestly didn't know what happened before the station. I will just have to take this matter up with Gala. I'm very sorry to inform you. Gala was a minor incident. Well, ordinarily we wouldn't, but of course I was down to this sad. I'm sure you'll be happy to come get a message.
Another man come around today, gonna take it all away. Take it all away.
So once again,
I just already nothing to you, got my head in you, it's got a bad attitude, yeah. Take it all away.
I would have been famous for a little now.
So I play guitar.
Follow Gala, this is my friend.
Another woman come around today, she wanna slice up my pie, she's gonna try to lock me all the way. Lock me all the way.
Access to personal launch of Apple.
I know I wouldn't never knew, got my head in you, it's got my bad attitude today.
He always said it'd be great to win himself.
I don't care, 'cause I got nothing to lose. Don't care, 'cause I won't let them bring me down.
No one from the company accepted the little maniac by the function. Counting that in order. I'm raising out of the contract with the Relay Station 194 while they shut down the maintenance. Rocha said he couldn't handle the additional
So it's a wonderful night tonight. It's really good. You know, cloudy nights and not cloudy nights, but clear dark sky and you know, was it clear outside? Says it's going to be a wonderful night tonight. I mean, tonight, last night was wonderful. Tomorrow's supposed to be great. So I think I'm going to leave my telescope out all night, and it's going to be a really nice night tonight. So I'm hoping to get some really good shots of the Cave Nebula, which is part of my astrophotography meets D&D. I know it's kind of looks scary, like the way I look at my eyes, kind of crazy. It's pretty cool. But I'm super excited for tonight, and let's see what kind of data I get.
Dirty. I swear to God, these clouds are just pissing me the off. I don't understand. I don't listen to these things anymore. I can't take it. New York, you suck. And you know what? I'm so done with this. My telescope's out here showing out, and all I got is freaking clouds and PhD beeping at me for no goddamn end. Unbelievable. What am I gonna do? I need to move this. I'm so finished. I hate this.
I've managed to access all of Lieutenant Lunari's logs. I'm still looking for Lieutenant Roach's. Whatever happened to the encrypted messages had a cascade effect on the whole storage system. Can't find his files anywhere. I'm letting the level feedback us.
Well, maybe Roach didn't make the official logs. Lunari could have been involved.
I don't think so. Lieutenant Lunari, I've been up all night watching your personal logs. I guess I'm starting to feel like I know her.
Oh, she like.
Oh,
No, she was Helene. She had one sister named Shiana. She drank mustard seed punch. She had a quirky sense of humor. She liked to sing. She had a questionable taste in literature.
Enterprise Commander Riker. Riker here. Klingon ship. Vast, arrived, Captain Torre. Please report to the observation. We're on our way. Captain Torre, sir. Captain, welcome aboard. Do not bore me with your human pleasantries. I told you we did not kill the woman. Now,
My little lady, she's gonna take me to the other side. I'm feeling nice, my little lady.
this
She's gonna keep
is Lieutenant Ed.
I'm gonna roll till I drop to the break of dawn. Never gonna stop, she's gonna treat me right. I'm feeling good, my little lady. She's gonna take me to the other side. You know I used to smoke too much, and you know I used to drink too
We're running on
much.
level 2 diagnostic of the message buffer heading session. Bojack had been on edge all morning, but he'd been irritable since he got there and slightly keeping me up. We were halfway through the procedure when suddenly he attacked me. He tried to issue the weapons on them. I'm not sure what happened next. Somehow, I thought it was a shell inside.
We found her on our side of the border, heading towards Sector 2520. She's lucky my patrol can get out the escort vessels. Lieutenant? Why didn't you contact Scott?
Because you were there. Your birthday behind the nose. You must have gotten there and quickly yesterday.
Then the remains we found must be those of Lieutenant Rocha.
I can't confirm that. Until we're able to
From the live broadcast. I don't know what it is. I just muted it. Giotto's is so good.
At least they do not wear the uniform of the government. They're merely exploring all the possibilities.
These chocolates are chocolates. We're here about astrophotography. What are we doing? On video. Whoops.
If he was only doing his job. Very well.
What have I done? Ooh, what have you seen? Early at night, got in the fight, in the candlelight, looking through the screen. Now what have I done? What have you seen? I say when you're a million miles away. Yeah. Jamie's gone. Jamie's gone. Can't look back, and now it feels so strong. Jamie's gone. Jamie's gone. Jamie! Come on, Jamie! Yeah! And now you feel so strong. Jamie! Come on, Jamie! Yeah! Left last night, and now it seems so long.
What the hell's wrong with my telescope now?
I don't think I understand why we're making such fuss. understand why we take this world for granted. I just didn't get it right myself. It's always granted. It's always granted. It's always granted. It's always granted. It's always granted.
It's gotta mean something. It's gotta. All right. Yeah, yeah. Where did my got your head in? You want me, taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, try to tell me, try to tell me. I'm gonna push me to the edge, back to the coast, making me stand your shoes. Yeah, I didn't get a color, it's black and white, black and white. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can't ring a bell. We can be told. We can be. I wanna be taste the kisses of hate. Try to tell me, try to tell me, try to tell me. I'm gonna push you to the edge. Back to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shadows. Push me to the edge. I'm feeling high, my lady, on the way to the upside. Feeling strong, lady. I'm gonna keep moving on. I'm gonna run till I drop to the break of dawn. I'm gonna stop the light. I'm feeling high, lady. I'm gonna take it to the upside. Smoke to the sun. You know I'm drinking. Let's take it like my life. Good, my little lady. The other side, nice, my little lady. Keep going, roll till I break it down. Gonna stop, gonna treat her right. I'm feeling good, yeah. Gonna take it to the other side. You know, smoke too much. You know I too much. Take her right back. You can hide. You know I drink too much. Right in my car. I'm gonna get real. Stay high. I don't know where we go. But first, my little lady. She's gonna keep me moving on. I'm gonna run till I drop to the break of dawn. Never gonna stop, she's gonna treat me right. I'm feeling good, my little lady. She's gonna take me to the other side. You know I used to smoke too much, and you know I used to drink too much. Take a ride in my car, and you can get me high, high, high. You know I used to smoke too much, and you know I used to drink too much. Take a ride in my car, and we're gonna get real. Come on, baby. Let's take a ride. I don't know where we're gonna go, but first, let's dance. You know I used to smoke too much, and you know I used to drink too much. Take a ride in my car, and you can get me high, high, high. You know I used to smoke too much, and you know I used to drink too much. Take a ride in my car, and we're gonna get real. Oh, oh, I'm feeling high, my little lady. I'm gonna take it to the other side. I'm feeling strong, my little lady. I'm gonna keep her moving on. I'm gonna run till I drop to the break of dawn. Never gonna...
Giottos are so good. These chocolates are what? Chocolates. We're here about astrophotography. What are we doing? Wrong video. Whoops.
What have I done? Ooh, what have you seen? Early at night, got in the fight, in the candlelight, looking through the screen. Now what have I done? What have you seen? You know there's no future when a person has come in between. Jamie's gone, Jamie's gone. Can't look back and now he feels so strong. Jamie's gone, Jamie's gone. Left last night and now it's been so long. What have I done? What have you seen? There was nothing to say, took her away, and I feel the pain, made love in vain. You know I'm in between. Jamie's gone, Jamie's gone. I say when you're a million miles away. Yeah. Jamie's gone. Jamie's gone. Can't look back, and now we feel so strong. Jamie's gone. Jamie's gone. Left last night, and now it seems so long. Jamie, come on, Jamie. Yeah. And now you feel so strong. Jamie, come on, Jamie. Yeah, left last night, and now it seems so long. What the hell's wrong with my telescope now? What's wrong with this thing? Lost Lone Ranger, can I break this spell? Do one thing right, do I make you two things wrong? If I want to stand my line, I will always take the fall. If I don't do left, I can hear from the right. I sleep all day long, and then I'm dreaming through the night.
Holy shit. All right. So for the first answer to the first question of the night is what is the late record for a late start? And it is not 8:33. It was like closer to 9, if I remember right. When we first started, we when we first started, it was like I remember this. It was like 8:57, and it was a bigger shit show than that was. So I apologize to everybody because we do have some stuff to go over and we're late and I lost power and then Eric had audio issues and Scott's losing
Oh
half.
God! I just had my thing turned off. That was just one thing.
And you didn't even know it for 30 minutes. I mean,
oh whatever.
So, Scott's losing half his body in the green screen and Dave's promoting another YouTube channel. So I don't know what the hell's going on. I mean, it's
Scott, did you get to the end of that Next Generation episode?
Yeah, I got it on pause right now.
Oh, I was gonna say you had plenty of time to get to the end. I would think.
I wonder if I could name that Next Generation episode in 10 seconds.
Oh God. Let's get started.
I don't know. Can you?
I don't know. We'll do it at the end of the show. We'll figure it out. Just find a spot where it's semi-easy to figure it out. But give me 20 seconds. But
okay.
All right. So a couple things. Well, if you noticed, I got a new camera because
it's a touchy subject, but need to equalize audio levels from Matt. Matt's
equalize audio levels for what? Who's too loud? Because let me know.
Eric, it sounds like he's
I know. I don't know what Eric's mic is doing.
I don't know what. It's the space ball. How about now?
No.
How about now?
No.
Is that better?
That is better. But
kind of muffled.
Is that better?
It just sounds really muddled, dude. It's a
I don't
very
know.
muddy.
Eric is louder than everybody. I can fix that.
I'm louder than everybody.
Hold on, I just lowered you and it sounds better. So
I loaded my diaper.
like I could do space. I could do another quote from Spaceballs. I'm surrounded by assholes. No, sorry. But so
No, how many assholes we got on this ship?
Keep firing, assholes.
Go.
Oh my, yeah. I don't know what mic that is, but you know, thumbs up with that.
It's bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It's just very muffled.
Muffled.
I think maybe your windscreen in a thing that doesn't have
It has
any wind.
no crispness.
I know.
No,
It's all bass and sounds like a big fart.
We're all. My wife is like, "What the hell are you guys doing?"
Everyone's like, it's really bad. I mean, even Scott's mic is better.
This is a brand spanking new mic.
What kind of mic is it?
This is a DJI Mini.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Then you got to go over your settings or something because those are good
maybe
mics.
your settings or something.
Those are good mics. So there's something up with your settings.
What I got.
Yeah, the DJIs are pretty good. With the wireless one with the belt pack.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, something's wrong with your settings. Check the decibel settings on it. Is there a low, medium, high type setting?
No, I've actually I got it plugged directly into the
No, but on the controller itself, on the receiver, is there a gain kind of thing?
No, there's nothing. Oh, you know what? Yeah, hold up. I have a gun.
Yeah, there's got to be a gain thing or something.
There is somewhere. Testing. Can you hear me now?
Hold on, let me turn you down now. Go ahead.
Hear you.
Anything?
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Keep going.
You need to bring up your mids.
Yeah,
actually, you know what? I think that was me the last time. Hold on. Hold on a second. Go ahead, Eric. Try again.
Testing.
There you go.
Oh, there we go.
So remember, I lowered all your bass because you sounded like crap, and now you're good. So go ahead, talk.
Testing now.
All right, good.
Oh yeah,
that's
so
better.
much better.
Let me just turn you up now. Go ahead, Eric.
Let me see here. Let me see if I can plug this
There you
and
go.
just have the fuzzball sticking right here.
Oh, that's
Much better.
Oh, good lord.
Let's see. Talk to me.
Talk to me.
There you go. Perfect. That's so much better.
He said talk, not dance.
Oh God, I'm gonna throw up.
Be grateful he doesn't have a pole.
You know what? I can't. So
here we go.
All right.
Oh no, he went to go get a pole.
Oh, God. He's gonna come out with a straw. Oh my God, what is this?
Lightsabers.
I thought that was a Vixen dovetail for a second.
I see your Schwartz is as big as mine.
Oh my. Okay.
We haven't even started the show. We're off the rails.
Oh my God. I got to get the button working, the off the rails button working again. Oh my God.
You guys started it. I'm gonna finish it. Then.
All right. So I did a lot today and over the last couple of days. So you guys will remember this real quick, and hopefully it works okay. I think everybody's So let's see if this works. So this is something we haven't done in a while. We got away from, and I really, really think we need to send shouts out to the people that actually watch us every freaking week that have been our hardcore supporters and our people that support us on Patreon and people that support us on YouTube on the channel and stuff like that. So I redid this. So I redid this. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Okay?
Nice.
So this is all accurate to this point. This is all of our members, and if you want to be one of the members on Patreon, feel free to hit us up on Patreon at AstroWorld TV. All these people are the ones that contribute to the Patreon channel. Now, one thing that I'd like to mention is that I've threatened putting the Starfront data up for our Patreon members at certain levels. and that is now accurate right now at this point. I am back to doing all of the people, and Nigel Arnold is still on here. For those of you that don't know, Nigel, he passed away last year. He has been given an honorary membership to AstroWorld, so he'll always be on there. But you have to be at a certain level, and I'll show you everybody. But this is all of the members that we have, from Protostar at the lowest level to Off the Rails at the highest level. We also have 11 free members for a total of 57 members right now on Patreon. So that includes the free members. But if I could show you this really quick, I'll set this up so I could show you. Patreon, P-A-T, Patreon, and open.
Oh yeah, that's much more comfortable.
There we go. So if I could show you this real quick, and if I go to the Patreon, that's Nico's. We don't want Nico's because I'm a member of Nico's. So a creator. Okay. And if you look at the membership stuff, this is all of the tiers of memberships that we have. Starting at $5 a month at the White Dwarf member, you're eligible for the giveaways and raffles, which we will be starting again at the end of this month. We'll be starting away all the giveaways, and we will continue that through the end of the year. You will get a free Patreon perk at 6 months and a year anniversary, plus an exclusive sticker at $5 a month. At $10 a month, you get everything in the White Dwarf, plus a custom embroidered t-shirt. So if you're in main sequence and you didn't get one, please let me know. I do have them in stock in a number of sizes. So I'll be back to doing that. For our Red Giant member, this is access to giveaways, and you get the polo shirt at 6 months, and you get a mug as well. And once you hit the Black Hole member, that's where it starts getting crazy. At the Black Hole level of $25 a month, you not only get a $25 gift card for your next purchase at AstroWorld store, you get everything in the other two, with the exception of one shirt, not two. Plus, you get a lot of stuff. You get also you get access to the Starfront data for standard data sets. So what that means is there's going to be standard data sets out there for, I want to say that anything that you could get at mid-northern latitudes. So anything at above, like, let's say, 40 degrees at our level, that's what it's going to be. And then there's going to be at the quasar level, there's going to be premium data sets for stuff that you really can't get. That's like very south, Omega Centauri, certain stuff like that, of that caliber, that you could get down south. That's under 35 degrees from up here, but higher in the sky down there. And then the off the rails tier, at $50 a month, you get everything. You get the premium data sets, the standard data sets, plus you're able to request things to be imaged at that point. So that's the kind of thing. We're going to change this a little bit more. But those are where it's going to be from now on. If anybody has any ideas on what else kind of want to do with that, that's fine. But I mean, this will all help mitigate the cost of the pier and the equipment and all the stuff down there. And we'll all have access to it. So, and what we're going to do is let me switch this over.
Hey, Dan, Tom was asking, is this stuff coming, or is this stuff effective now?
So I'm starting to upload the first sets of data now, which is only, I've been doing M81, M82 for a test. If you were really kind of wanting to do it, if you are currently a Black Hole member now, you'll get an email from me with the password eventually within the next week or so. And you could just grab the stuff. You could download whatever you want. You could download the calibration frames. When the calibration frames are coming, we had an issue with the flat panel. So I would tell you probably by mid-June, I guess if you wanted to start, if you wanted to save some money and not, not spend a month in membership, wait till mid-June, and then I'll have calibration frames. I'll have some data. I have about 10 hours of M81 to M82, including 5 or 6 hours of H alpha data from there. So a lot of stuff is coming. So it's going to be building as we go. And what I'll do is just keep on adding data to the folder. I'm still trying to figure out a way how to do it with my NAS and give you guys usernames and passwords and stuff like that. So that's some stuff that I got going on in the works. I just want to let everybody know. What else? New video coming out. I finally was able to put up the Wanderer Astro video that Scott and his wife edited for me. I was able to put that up. If you guys noticed, I updated all the pictures of the month winners, pictures of the week winners on the show on the beginning with the roll off. Did that. Updated the members. I got a blog plan, and it looks like coming up pretty soon, maybe within the next couple of months, a new podcast coming out, 20-minute podcast coming out. So a lot of stuff going on. The other side is just work. You don't want to read that, but that's why I'm ready to lose my S right now, because I need a 40-hour day instead of a 24. It's driving me nuts a little bit. And
you're burning the candle at both ends, bro. You got to,
Oh my God! I haven't even taken vacation yet this year. I get 4. I get 4 weeks. It's now almost June, and I haven't taken one. So
I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna say it. I appreciate what you're doing, man, because you and Scott, you and your wife with the website and everything, you guys have, and you, Dan, with leading with the store and everything here. You guys are busting your hump. I know I'm doing the little thing here with the image.
No, it's not little.
You know
dude.
what? But you guys are busting your butts, dude.
No.
Especially you, man. I mean, handling two gigs like this, you're handling the 9-to-5er and your passion. So you're doing a great job, bro. You're doing a great job.
Hey, listen, I feel like, well, I'm not even gonna say what I feel like this is like, but you guys being on the show every week too. I mean, listen, there's still a lot of stuff
for punishment.
Is that yeah? You're like, Dan screwed up the show again. Look at this. What the, but yeah, I mean, Sherry, I gotta say, I know your name from somewhere. I just don't know where, Sherry. Where do I know your name from? You've been on the show for a couple of weeks. I know you from somewhere. I just can't put a face to the name, or maybe I'm just mixing you up with someone else. I think I know you, and I'm just a mess right now. So
yeah, Loki.
Oh, why do you keep on doing that?
I know she keeps changing.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
Killing me.
Corin, no worries, man. When you get it, you can get it. That's all good. It's all good.
Oh my God. It's like she's like hiding away. She's like running away from. She's like the fugitive. The man.
But
anyway.
But Sherry, she's absolutely right. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, hit the like button, all that good stuff. We got a lot of stuff coming. I've got some things in the works. I mean, at the end, I think I copied you on a couple emails.
Yep. Oh yeah, 3 of them, right?
Yeah, 2 or 3 of them. I've got more I've got to do. We aren't done yet. It's been a bit of a lull, but we getting back. We're coming back, and we're getting things done. So we're gonna be making things happen.
Got a couple of guests coming up.
Yeah. I got business cards here from Neef. I mean, I'm reaching out to folks. We're gonna make it happen, and we're gonna make it happen for all you guys, because you guys have been supporting us for the past 5-6 years, and
Yep.
We don't forget about you guys, because you guys will make it happen. So
yeah. So I mean, it's so for the show, we're gonna get back on.
Tom,
what's that?
If I can get Sir Brian here, believe me, I would.
Oh, I've been trying. For you know what? For a year, for maybe two,
Maybe
I
two.
felt like what's his name from Shawshank Redemption, sending the letter to the government to build a
The letters.
library. You know, Dufresne, right?
Yeah.
Andy Dufresne.
Andy Dufresne, yeah. You know, better start living and better start dying. But
Mhm.
you know, so yeah, that
Don't
was
call us, we'll call you.
yeah. So
Yeah.
we're gonna try and get this stuff, and we're also gonna try. I know we've threatened to do this a number of times and getting a little bit more structure. I know, Eric, you and I spoke about it a little bit
Yeah.
about
Yeah, we
getting
gotta get
a
together.
strategy meeting or something going on either
Mhm.
Monday night or Tuesday night to talk about, you know, what we're doing here and you know what, not for nothing. It could be a live brainstorming thing on Zoom. I don't care. Throw out ideas, you know, just
Right.
for, you know, hey, we're here and we're just talking. I mean, or, you know, I'd rather not because we'll probably be talking a lot of
But
shit.
don't forget everybody in our viewer membership, we still have the sign up sheet on the website. So if you guys have ideas, you guys want to come on the show, or even if you don't want to come on the show, if you feel a little gun shy about coming on the show, but you have some ideas that of things that you would like us to talk about, you guys would like us to cover, things like that, please just go to the website and, you know, drop them as suggestions, whatever you want to call them, and we will do what we can to make it happen and have some fun doing it, because, you know, this is all, it's not just for us, it's for you guys too. So
Yeah.
but you know, that's all I'm gonna say about that. But yeah, definitely go to the website, look for the Google sheet and sign up, throw some ideas out there.
Hey, did you see the picture I used for the show tonight?
You know what, we've been so crazy.
That one there with the moon, with the flip.
You know, this one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I did see it. Yeah.
So
Did you
that
get working? Everything worked the other night? Did you get some data the other night?
yeah, I got 6 hours, I think, of HA data.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
I'm thinking about I'm gonna get all full night of luminance tonight. And that's it. I'm just gonna do a full night because we got the next 4 nights. It looks like it's gonna be clear. So
Look at the Milky Way arch.
you see that? You see that?
Yeah, that's
Unbelievable.
that's
cool.
unbelievable.
And that's with the Pure Cam, which is a 662.
Which is like a live camera, right?
Yeah.
So that's like unbelievable.
So Sean Nielsen took that picture the other night and you know, sharpened it a little bit, made it a little nicer. But I, you know what, I know I was kind of slamming Starfront the other night. And you know what, the bottom line is it's a tough job, and I probably shouldn't have been so super critical as I was. To do 8 buildings and do what they do for so many people with so many different rigs and so many different configurations with what 3 or 4 people on site. I mean, it's got to be a nightmare. You know, they just
I can't even imagine.
I would lose my shit, right? So
I do it every day with one bay and
yeah, one bay, one pier.
Maybe I get, 6, 7 cars I have to worry about, not 600 telescopes.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy. So
in 6 different buildings.
So in the grand scheme of things, it looks like everything is fixed. I think next month I'm gonna have them just do a star test collimation. You know, it's at the point where the collimation is good, where nothing that that it's not horrible, but BlurX will fix whatever I need.
So when you're in focus, everything looks still
Yeah, it's not horrible. Dave, I do want, if you can, I would love for you to test something for me because you have the same configuration I do.
Yeah.
Can you rack the focuser on your Carbon Star all the way into the tube, all the way in, and tell me if you get any of the tube showing in your image train in the light path?
Yeah, I can do that.
If you could do that for me and take a picture of it, because they're saying that the tube is too long when you're out of focus that the tube is actually showing on an out of focus.
Shooting into, and that's where you're getting that flat spot.
That flat star. That's what they're saying.
I haven't had that problem with mine, but I'll check.
Yeah, but are you ever racked in like that? Probably not.
Not that far.
Yeah. So, but I'm just curious to see that because I don't see it as the stars get tighter and rounder.
Okay.
You know, so it's making me seem that they're right. You know, so. But if that's the case, then I think that's something that High Point should be aware of, that they're focused to maybe a little bit too long on that focuser because I didn't have that problem with the Crayford tube length. I'm wondering if the rack and pinion tube length is actually longer.
Well, did you? I'm trying to think. When you put the rack and pinion on, you didn't take the shoe off.
No, you told me not to.
Yeah, because
I'll be right back.
That's the way I did it. But
yeah,
the shoes looked identical. That's why I looked at them real close. I was like, well, they look identical.
Yeah. Well, and if it's not, I'll send them the shoe to have them switch it out. But I mean,
even still, you're never going to achieve focus racked all the way in.
Right, and I'm not worried about it really.
And if you're going to collimate, just go the other way.
Exactly.
So just rack it out instead of racking it in.
Exactly.
So. Starfront's in Border 1, right?
I'll check that. Right now, I have everything down. I was half tempted to put it up, but one.
Yeah, it is in Border 1. I'm gonna take a test and see with the eagle eye.
What it says.
What the eagle eye actually says it is. I don't think that the building is open yet, and even if it is, it's only 7:57 over there.
Yeah, it's still kind of light, probably.
Yeah, it's still light.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see what it says at midnight.
Another hour at least.
Yeah, the building's actually closed, so.
Yeah, you still got like another hour at least.
Yeah, it's still bright in the building.
They're not expecting any weather, though.
No, the next couple of nights look very, very nice. So, so I should be able to finish my M81, M82 test capture, and then I'll have enough data to even probably get some IFN. I'll have.
I'm gonna have to combine that with the data I got.
Sure. Yeah. Absolutely. But
yeah,
so.
It's pretty amazing, to be able to image at a true Border 1 like that.
Yeah, I really want to see what the SQM says on the Eagle and see if it shows up Border 1.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure it'll change because I know there's a neighbor that kind of put a light up somewhere and it's a little annoying, apparently.
We've got a pellet gun down there.
Yeah, well, I'm sure there's lots of guns in Texas. But,
oh yeah, there's lots.
So the problem is in Texas they'll probably shoot back. So
yeah.
So
they will.
Yeah.
They will.
Yeah.
No, probably they will.
So, but that's what I'm looking forward to. So that's what I have in the works, and that's what Eric has in the works for guests. And it's gonna be a fun year. I think it's gonna be a really good, second half of the season, for not only our regular show, but for Astropalooza 4, which is coming up rapidly in 7 months.
Yeah,
from about today. So
yes, 7 months, pretty much dang near from today.
7 months. Oh my God. Again? Yep. Do we really want to do it again?
Like I said, man, we're a glutton for punishment.
Yeah. So
yeah. We've got here this weekend. It's completely clouded out. It's going to be cloudy and rainy probably until next weekend for me. So there's very little that I can do. However, I have been working on the SkyX. I wish I could fire it up right now. I forgot to go back out there and fire up my my Melee because we had a thunderstorm roll through last night, and since everything is outside, the the breaker trip, the water, my GFCI tripped, and it killed everything out there. But I forgot to turn it back on, or else I'd show you guys right now. But yes, but I've got the sky getting there to a point where I look like I'm able to auto guide a bit. I have to tweak my focus because I'm still not getting a very good full weight half max on my star. So I have to really tighten up my focus on my guide scope and and get that going. But once I get that going, it looks really well. I figured out how to kick off periodic error correction. So once I get a few things squared away here, I've got to get the camera angle right. I got to get it to get it close to 0 degrees. So I've got to rotate the camera. There were so many things, and one thing about the sky and learning, I kept messing a few things up day before yesterday, and heck wouldn't work. And then sure enough, yesterday or this last night, I go back and I read things a little slower, and I'm not as frustrated. So I read things a little slower, and I realize, oh, I've got to rotate this stupid camera. I've got to use my rotator so I can get to, my periodic alignment, for the camera. The camera has to be at like 0 degrees or close to 0 degrees itself. I have to rotate it. Yeah, I have to rotate it. So I was just like, dang it.
But what if you're taking a picture and you want the rotation different?
Well, no, that's fine, but to do PEC, you've got to rotate the camera to 0, or at least to close to 0 degrees. And I didn't do that because it kept being at 272. Then I was moving it around, and it was like at 97. I was like, what in the world is going on? Then I gave up. Then yesterday, I just read a little bit more. I even went on to Chat GPT because, like it or not, I think it's fairly a decent resource because it combines and culminates everything to a little bit easier. So, and then it said, rotate the camera. And I'm like, it's not slewing to 0. You rotate the camera. You use your camera rotator, dumbass. And I'm just like, okay, yep. That's me. That's an Eric thing. So once we get things cleared up, then I will redo I'll redo everything, get PEC going, get guiding going within the SkyX, and I'll play around with it. I'm slowly getting a bit more comfortable with some of the interface. It's still quite a learning curve, but for the most part, it's slowly coming together. I do have a hard time with the whole planetarium and moving things around and trying to lock things in, but it's a little goofy, but I'm getting it because I'm so used to using like Stellarium and its planetarium that it's just another planetarium, and how the layout has to be that I have to figure out. So it's not going to take me that long to do that. And yeah, once I get everything locked in, then I think I'll be fine. And another good thing, and I was talking to Dan about this today, is there will be another OTA added to the stable, hopefully tomorrow.
Yep, you're taking that drive.
I'm taking that 4-hour drive to South Carolina.
Oh, look at it's an 11, right?
It's an 11. It's an 11. So I came to me and the gentleman I'm buying it from came to an agreement, and I will, me and Jackson, are gonna go out and get in the car and head east for 4 hours. It'll be a fun day trip for me and the kid. So I will. I've already sent. I think Dan, didn't I send you my wish list already?
What? Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I got it all.
Yeah.
And that's why.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to.
So the 11's it. As far as long focal length and bigger scope, I'm not going any bigger than the 11. I'm going to get that sucker collimated. It's gonna go onto the Mighty mount, and it's staying.
Eric bought this bottle of wine. So
Mark Ellis is selling a Hyperstar for an 11.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
Okay. So I think
put it on the Discord.
I think it's Somerville, Wilfredo, is where I'm heading out to. Oh, you're out. Okay, you're 20 minutes outside of Columbia. My son, my oldest boy was he was born in Columbia, and he grew up his first year of life. He lived in Irmo. So I kind of know South Carolina.
Somerville's closer to Charleston.
Yeah, I think so.
Mitch
it's
said
like a 4-hour drive.
Mitch said you can pay him and put a scope there.
How protective are Telegizmo covers? Very freaking protective.
And starting this week, you could get them at AstroWorld Telescopes.
Yeah.
Get what?
Telegizmo's covers is coming on board.
Oh yeah, so that's
Telegizmo.
Matter of fact, that's why I disappeared.
To get one big enough for my 127 on the.
Well,
that's why I stepped away, because the skies opened up and it just started with a deluge. So I was, running outside to throw the gizzo over the scope.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Telegizmos
I had to
are
bring mine
awesome.
in because of all the. I went out of town, so I was like, "Well, I'm not leaving them out."
Yeah. No, but let me tell you, again, we are talking about. They do make two different types of covers, by the way. So we are talking about the 365 cover. That is, they used to call it the Desert Storm cover. Let me tell you, I've had mine for 5 years, right? And for the past 2.5 years, it has lived outside 24/7, snow, rain, sleet, snow, more rain, more snow.
Yep.
And my EQ, I didn't leave my scope out there. I don't leave my scope out there because I got an AP30, which I'm not leaving outside 24/7 without a dome around it. But my mount and my pier and everything else is out there, and it keeps it perfectly clean, no problem.
Yep.
Yeah, I have one of the Astromania ones. They're pretty good.
Astromania covers?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know they made them, actually.
Yeah.
That's they sell on Amazon.
It's literally they look and seem to be exactly like.
Well,
okay.
Except Telegizmos is made here.
Yeah, I guess
Astromania is not, as far as I know.
And what else? Oh, Scott, I am actually going to take your advice, and I'm going to try that guide that GuideStar 61.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give it a shot.
Yep.
And see how it is.
Yeah, it's a great scope.
Yeah. So
absolutely.
So what's the one that is it Ascar makes it?
It's William Optics. It's William.
The GuideStar. The GuideStar.
Yeah, the GuideStar.
The GuideStar, but like I said, Ascar makes one.
Yeah, they make a guide scope.
Okay.
You can get it in lots of different colors too.
Yeah.
You can get it in
I got the
colors.
red ones.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, my William Optics is great.
Well, you know what, Chris? I don't. I mean, if I can get a guide star, with my my MOAG, and the 174, I will use it. It's just I can't always get a guide star, and but with the 61, especially with the the rings that it comes with, and the it's mounted directly to the eagle, and the eagle is clamped directly to the telescope. I mean, it's not like I'm dealing with flexure, so
right.
That little scope, I'm telling you, it's not even a little scope. It's actually a pretty good size scope. It regularly tracks at 0.3. On a clear night, it'll track at 0.3. I've seen it go as low as 0.2.
As long as your star's around, baby, that's all
Yep.
that matters.
That's all that matters. That's the biggest thing, as long as your stars are around.
I've obsessed over having bad seeing, and guiding goes up to like 0.8, even up to 1 arc second.
Yep.
But then the subs come in, the stars look fine. I'm like, why am I obsessing?
Nope. Don't even have to worry about it. Don't even have to worry about it. People are like, oh, I gotta get my guiding down to 0.3. Yeah, but your seeing's 1 arc second. So I mean,
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah,
and that's the whole thing. Is like I get all obsessed because I'm looking at Nina and looking at the graph. God, my guiding's terrible. But then I go over to PhD 2 and I see my star doing this. Because it's just wobbling in air.
So I did when I was doing Starfront last 2 nights ago, and I think I saved the log on it. It was pretty darn cool. You know that little graph on PhD2 with the radar kind of thing? It shows you where
it shows the dots.
Yeah, it shows the dots on where your star.
Points, yeah.
All it was a cluster of blue, right, like in the middle of the target. I mean, I was
center bullseye.
Oh, I was guiding at like 0.18 over 7 hours. Everyone's like, you're guiding on a hot pixel. No, I'm not.
I'm guiding on Bortle 1 with great seeing.
Bortle 1, great seeing, and the guys at Starfront do a great job. They've polar aligned what, 400 scopes or whatever it is down there.
Yeah.
They better know where the north is.
They put the things on. I mean, they probably got it to a size to where once they get the scope on the pier, they probably know exactly where to point.
Yep.
To where they barely have to tweak.
Yep. 100%. But they did a great job getting it set up. It was a little frustrating in the beginning. It adds a different layer of frustration when you can't do it yourself. Yeah. It adds a layer of frustration there, and that's one of the things I guess I was going through. That's why I was being a little bit of a bitch on Wednesday.
Because, you can't get it. You want to get it done now.
And now it's just they get on it fast, but it's just that it's not like I can't go to the backyard and go do it myself. I know what the problem is. I could do it right now, but I can't, and I don't know when it's going to happen. So I don't know how many of the support tickets are in front of me. But they did a great job. I think it's going to be fine. I think it's going to be good. I think the data is going to be awesome. And I think the amount of objects that I am able to get is better, because I could get things like this winter. I can't wait to do it. It may sound horrible, but I can't wait to do M42 again.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be straight up,
overhead.
So, but I'm super excited.
Yeah, one of these
and I can't wait to get like
the
blue
teleportation portals where you can just walk through a door and you'll be where you want to be.
Yeah, and I want to do
like they do in Stargate.
Yeah, I want to do Blue Horsehead where it's higher in the sky. I want to do Rho Ophiuchus where it's higher in the sky. I want to do Omega Centauri, which I was able to see from Long Island, but it looked like a smudgy piece of nothing. Because it was so low. It's so many things that we could get now at being at 28 degrees or something like that latitude.
Oh, even the Horsehead, Orion, those are going to be directly over.
I'm curious to see what things from the south I could grab and still, you know what I mean? Mitchell says, anybody have perfect seeing? Yeah, Hubble. No, not with their problems.
Well, Kepler and the JWST.
James Webb. I mean,
JWST has got beyond.
well, I would say the closest land-based seeing that you're probably going to get is probably from the surface of a moon somewhere. You know, but other than that, I mean, being on land, I guess some of the best seeing is probably, Hawaii has some really great seeing from what I'm told. Chile, anywhere in South America, for the most part, the southern part of South America, not where you get towards Central America.
Yeah, the southern parts.
Yeah, Australia, Spain, Portugal. Those areas have supposedly
the
great
Canary
seeing.
Islands, like that area.
Yep.
Where they have the big telescope.
Yeah.
The problem with the moon is you still got to wait a few weeks at a time because the sun's going to be pointing at you for quite a while, and then
That is true. That is true. Because in geosynchronous orbit, so.
But once you're in that dark side, ooh.
No, you just yeah. But if you get a telescope to maintain itself in that cold, people are having problems just keeping it warm enough in Michigan, let alone the dark side of the moon.
Yeah. If you have a problem with your focuser, good luck getting that fixed in a hurry.
I know, right?
You're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to wait a little bit on that. You'll have to be like on a Terminator somewhere. You know what I mean?
We've got less than 15 minutes before we announce image of the week. So if you haven't voted yet, please don't forget to go to astroworldweb.com/IOTW and vote. So we've got less than 15 minutes.
Yep. So did everybody like the new pictures of the week I put up? I did everything for this year, just about.
No, that's good. That's good. Getting things current. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, Rich Rowe is definitely on my target list this summer. Absolutely, 100%. Probably a mosaic on it because we're at 600 millimeters. With the carbon star.
Yeah, but you probably 4-panel maybe.
Yeah, but I also sent down the Nexus reducer as well, so we could throw the reducer in there as well. So
I missed now, Mitchell. I did correct the image of the month. If there was something for the image of the week, let me know. I apologize again. But it is up there.
For picture of the week this week.
Did I miss Mitchell? Did I miss a picture? Mitch, tell me what week and what
Oh yeah. Sure.
There was April.
He's got one up.
It was
I
his
thought
Saturn.
this week.
It was his Saturn.
Saturn. That was
the Saturn's there.
That's for this week.
No, for April.
Oh, Saturn. Oh, he has Jupiter up this week.
He has Jupiter up this week. Saturn from last month.
You're gonna make me look. Setting up the show
because there was only this was what happened because there was only one entry per bracket, so there was no poll.
Auto winner.
No, was an auto winner. I see a Keith Sisk for Saturn for April.
Yes, but if you go to the image of the month contest, you'll see it.
Was it a winner?
Because he was the only entry for that week. So it was he automatically moved on.
I disagree, Mitchell. Your Saturn was beautiful.
Yeah. So it was great with his he did it with his 18-inch Newtonian.
Yeah.
So
I remember the 18-inch Newtonian.
A homemade
Yeah.
Newtonian.
His homemade Newtonian.
Yeah.
It's 69 pounds.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You can't ever forget that.
I will never forget that it's 69 pounds.
You never forget the 69 pounds.
18 inches. That's huge.
Yeah. But
What's
yeah,
the
if you go to
speed? Is that
if you
like
go to
F1?
the image of the month contest, you'll see it there, Dan.
I'm going there right now, so I'm gonna see if I missed it. I thought I did them all, Mitch. I promise you, I'll get it for the next show. If I missed it, I do apologize. I thought I did a good job, and it just turns out I suck. That's fine.
No, Dan.
God, see, Mitch, you just ruined my entire night. I'm gonna have to finish this bottle of
He's gonna
wine
have
now.
to drink that whole bottle of wine now, Mitch. Way
Yeah,
to
we
go.
did see that scope pic. You know, Mitch, that sucker is that's a beast.
Yeah, man, we did it on.
That
We
sucker's
showed
a
it online,
beast.
right?
I must have missed it.
It was on the SEM 60, I think it was SEM 70.
SEM 120.
No, 120. 120.
Must have been one of the
120.
nights I was off.
Yeah, it was when you were taking your hiatus, I think.
Yeah, when you're watching your Capitals.
It was when my cats were
When you
spanking
you were like in Williamsburg or something.
Image
was
of the
last
month,
weekend.
April. For experienced or novice?
Experienced.
He better not be.
Wait, how can we do image of the month for April? We didn't do it yet.
Oh, well, there you go. That's why.
Yeah, we did. It's going on right now.
Yeah, but we don't know who won yet.
We haven't.
No, we don't know who won yet, but you also posted some image of the week.
So what week was it? It was experienced?
Yes.
He only put up the winners. Oh yeah, so yeah.
Questions and answers.
I just added it to the website because there was no voting. It was him and I believe it was Keith with his Pac-Man. They were the only entries for experienced and novice, so I just put them automatically on the web page. There was no voting poll.
Oh, that's why I don't have the picture. So I don't even have the picture.
Right.
Then.
Right. Because if you go into the voting poll, then there's nothing there.
Oh, that's why I don't have it. So where?
Yeah,
so where
like
is
April? It was
so
like
the pictures.
April,
The pictures just in the Google Drive.
Yeah, it's in the Google. Yeah, it's in there. It's in it's on the site. It's on the image of the week.
Yeah, but the
media.
it's I need the
image
data.
of the week media.
No, but I need the data. I need the picture.
It was the 18th. It was it was the week of the 18th. If you go to the Google Drive.
I'm going there right now.
Mitch says, "Crap! I should have left it alone."
See, Mitch, you just sucked up like 9 minutes of the show.
But that's good.
You just gave us something to talk about, Mitch. So that's a good.
Yeah, you gave us something to talk about. Yeah, but I believe it's the 18th, April 18th.
April 18th.
I believe so.
Experienced.
Yes.
2W. I have it now.
Yeah. There you go.
All right. Mitch, I will take care of that. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. That is a beautiful pick. That is a wonderful pick, man.
It is. It is a really, really good pick.
Let's see, 2 webpages. So this is April 18th.
Yeah.
Yep. Mitchell Duke, right? I'm at TC.
Yep.
DUKE Saturn. And I will take care of that tonight, and I will put it up there. So I apologize. In all fairness, it was Eric's fault. So
yeah, it's all good. I have no problem falling on my sword.
I can't get drunk. I actually got to work tomorrow. This was with a bad camera setting and astigmatism. Well,
no, Kylo, no! What did you do? You killed your father, Ben.
Oh, jeez. So, all right, since you brought it up, I don't know if I'm excited for this or I just want to stab myself in the neck with this.
Oh, God.
Andor season 2? I don't know.
I don't know either, but season 1 was really good. So
You liked it?
Season 1 was really good.
I didn't like it.
I loved it.
You didn't like it?
No.
It started off kind of slow, but man, as it went on, it got better.
Maybe I got to watch it again.
You know what?
So I
I'll
started
tell you
season
something.
2.
As far as for me, Empire, then Rogue One,
Yeah,
are my 2 favorites.
I
Empire, then Rogue One.
I would probably agree with you. And the
And-
only reason why Empire is in front of Rogue One is because it came first. I think the story in Rogue One wouldn't be what it is without Star Wars.
Oh no, not without episode 4.
without number 4.
Yeah, so
But the whole part of that's the whole thing about I think Andor's so good.
Yeah,
it's the lead.
But you know what?
Dude.
I didn't give a F about Andor in Rogue One. I didn't care if he died or lived.
Well,
I cared. I would have liked to see more of the Asian guy and the big fat guy together. And the secret of the Wills, if you remember the Wills.
Oh, Forrest Whitaker?
Yeah.
No, not Forrest Whitaker. The karate dude and his buddy.
Oh yeah.
You know,
blind guy.
The blind guy.
The blind guy.
So
Rogue One,
now again, I'm going to throw some Star Wars lore in here because I like doing this. Originally, in the Star Wars script, it wasn't the Force. There was no such thing as the Force. It was called the Wills.
It was
the WHYLLS, and they brought it in to Rogue One for the first time ever. Originally, it was supposed to be, I think, the Legend of the Wills or something like that was the first Star Wars movie working title or something like that with the Wills, and but I mean, it's nice that they brought that back, and I think it's going to be interesting as we move forward with Star Wars and how it goes. I want to see the original kind of like the age of the original old Empire. And I heard that they're doing something like that, which I'm really excited
With the Old
about.
Republic?
Yeah.
The Old Republic?
The thing about Andor,
The Old Republic.
Yep.
The thing I like about Andor, it's not just so much about him as it is you get to see the people that are in the Senate and stuff like that that are part of the resistance that are doing things behind the scenes to help Andor and the resistance and all that and the rebels, without getting their heads cut off.
Yeah, I'll watch it again.
It's really cool the behind, the stuff that's actually going on that doesn't have necessarily anything to do with Andor itself. It's the whole a little more of the politics of it.
Yeah.
Really, really suspenseful.
Well, I'm looking forward to Ahsoka season 2.
Is that supposed to come out?
Oh yeah, although they did do something that I don't approve of with it, and I read about it. They recast Bail Organa.
Really?
They recast Jimmy Smits?
With
Brandon
Bratt.
Younger.
Brandon Bratt.
Somebody younger.
The NCIS guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They probably need somebody younger. I mean,
dude, you could CGI freaking Mark Hamill to be in. He wasn't a big character.
In The Mandalorian, you can see. I mean, they did him
with Ahsoka, Bail Organa was a huge character.
Yeah.
Huge. They were. I mean, he's the one that got Ahsoka involved in rebellion.
Well, that's why you got to watch Rebels.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Rebels and there's a book actually too. One of the Star Wars books just about.
There's too many goddamn Star Wars books. I tried. I started reading from book 1 in chronological order all the way up to Empire, and I said, "Screw this! I can't do this no more."
Her book's really good. It talks about how she, remakes her lightsabers and and how
with the
Bail
with,
Organa
with the
finally
Kyber
contacts her.
crystal.
Yeah, she kills an Inquisitor and and takes his.
Well, the Inquisitors didn't come in until I believe it was either Rebels or
Rebels. Yeah.
or what's the other cartoon before that?
Clone
It
Wars?
was
What?
Attack
Clone
of
Wars.
the
Clone Wars.
Clone Wars.
Yeah, but I think the Inquisitor was Rebels, I think.
Yeah, it was Rebels.
The Inquisitors were rebels.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were rebels. All right.
I'm sorry. Enough of the Star Wars.
Yeah, that's for Star Wars stuff.
That's for another another podcast.
Another off the rails thing, but I did reach out to just let folks know there's no guarantee that they're going to join us, but I did reach out to a couple of camera manufacturers, or I reached out to FLI and Starlight Express out of the UK. So I'm hoping that both, or at least one, will join us. Had the pleasure to meeting Greg and Michael. Greg with FLI and Michael with Starlight Express. They've got some real. If you haven't been to their websites, go check out the websites. I am really very curious when it comes to Starlight Express and their cameras. For a couple reasons. One is that a couple of the chips that they use, their sensors and the micron sizes are big, but they are very high res. They're high res, but but I'm talking some of them are like 5.5 micron. Or and some are, I've seen some that are 9, some that are 11 and a half, but they're really, really good looking, and really cool. Yeah. Tariff went down yesterday for the UK.
Yeah.
For the UK, the tariff did
actually, but no, it didn't.
No,
it didn't. So that is a half truth.
It went down for manufacturing.
Yeah, it went down for manufacturing for cars and stuff like that. But they still put a 10% flat tariff on it, where it was 7.5. So no, it didn't go down. It went up. So
well, Matt, I will definitely, don't forget to, you can even throw that in if we can get Greg from FLI on. We would love to have him talk about his planetary. Using their cameras, and yeah, I mean Starlight Express, they've even got all sky cameras that look pretty cool.
Yeah. They're already in the dome and everything.
Yeah, they're already in the dome.
Let
me see here.
I saw those.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I don't know if you can see here.
Yeah, I remember seeing those. They were showing those off.
Yeah, those were pretty cool. So yeah, and they've got some really, really cool looking cameras. So yeah, I mean, hopefully we can have them both on. But yeah, Finger Lake Instruments, FLI, and Starlight Express, who I am hoping will be able to come onto the show with us. Yeah, a little pricey, but if you've seen some of their, the imagers who purchased their equipment, some of the images that come from those cameras are quite impressive.
Well, I mean, on a side note with Altair cameras, I'm working on a deal with Altair. So
okay,
I don't want to say what it is now, but I will tell you that they will be more competitively priced. Let's just put it that way.
Okay.
And they're great cameras.
Yeah.
They are great cameras.
Like FLI is a lot pricey, but you know what? FLI is observatory class kind of stuff.
They're making cameras for big
for big observatories
long
and for
focal lengths,
universities.
crazy stuff going on with that velocity.
Yeah,
I mean,
like I said,
they're
yeah,
talking.
that stuff.
You're talking about image circles that are
80 freaking millimeters. It's like
80, yeah, 80,
yeah.
yeah, 80 to like between 50
4
to
to
80
8
freaking
inch
millimeters.
size.
Yeah, they're nuts, but yeah, they are just huge. They are true observatory grade. But they do have some smaller CMOS for us prosumers, if you want to call us maybe like prosumers or something like that.
Yep.
So they have some very good cameras, and I hope we can have Greg on, as well as Michael from Starlight Express. They can both come
we
on
had the
and
guy
we
on
can
from
have a chat.
Moravian.
Yes,
Those aren't cheap cameras either.
those aren't cheap either.
But those are also
Who's that?
observatory.
Moravian.
The guy from Moravian.
Moravian,
Moravian.
So I mean, but those are also same kind of thing.
Well, they also make, I want to say it's the C5, I think it is. The Moravian C5.
Moravian C5.
Which is an APS-C or full frame. It's a lowest price camera. It's still pricey. Don't get me wrong. But I mean, it was like $39.95 though. It must be full frame, I think. It must be full frame. $39.95, if I remember right, the C5 camera. And that was a couple of years ago when I last checked it, so don't quote me on that. But
things have changed.
Yeah.
Let me see here. I'm just looking at their shop.
What, Moravian?
We
had Pavel on the show, Pavel Kagas.
Yeah, we did.
Yep.
Yeah, we did. They've got several. They've got a 455 one that uses the C3s. They use the IMX 571s, the 455s. Are those? Those are the C3s. And
Corin, I think you're trying to say Altair, not Alter.
Yeah, not auto. Although some of those backup cameras on cars are pretty
Alter cameras are great cards. Man.
Cora, when you've been drinking?
It's late. It's late. It's like 2 in the morning over there.
Yeah, he's up late.
They've got this IMX 492, the C2s and IMX 492.
Okay.
Pretty high res.
I know the 492s, yep.
Yeah. You can get it with or without an internal filter wheel.
I'm not sold on the internal filter wheel like the minis. Oh, by the way, all my mono minis are gone already.
Oh, they are?
They're all gone.
Yeah, what do you call it? I saw Starlancer posted a picture on Discord with using the Mini 8.
Yep.
It looks great. It is unbelievable.
I got 2 colors left, and that's it. I will tell you this: the prices that I'm going over with Altair right now, I will tell you it won't. I don't want to say this. I want to think about how I say this carefully.
Don't. Wait until
the only thing I want to really say about it right now is that Altair cameras were more expensive usually than their counterparts. And Dave, correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong about that.
You're right.
They
had more to offer too. That's the thing.
Yeah, but they do. But you know what? Is that worth the extra $200 or whatever it is? Yeah. But I'm just saying, and when you're trying to build a market, you might want to be a little bit more competitively priced for the market in the U.S. And the U.S. is a higher market right now because of the tariffs. So I'm working on some deals with Altair, and that's really all I want to say about it right now. Look for something in June about that. And just keep an eye on the prices on the website. They will fluctuate. one way or the other. So
Well, one thing I'll say about Altair also is their tech support and everything like
awesome.
that is incredible.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yep.
Nick and the guys over there at Altair really take. That's one of the reasons why I push them. And you know what, Player One as well. If I could get their cameras, I would. But I can't at this moment. I'm almost sold out with all my Player One cameras. But Altair cameras, me and Nick have a really good relationship. I think we do. but we've been working together to try and build the market over here. Even though I'm the small guy in a very 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 big pond.
But there are very few Altair distributors in the U.S.
There's two, and I'm one of them.
Yeah, you're one, and
Landsea and Sky is the other. So my relationship with Nick has gotten to the point where it's going to be good for AstroWorld. It's going to be good for the consumers as well. So looking forward to building that relationship.
Yeah, they're really good, and they do a lot of stuff in house as well.
They do
like
most of
their
that stuff
ERFs
in-house, yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yep.
They're made in house, and so it's not
Yeah, but I'm not talking about the full frame stuff, Tom. I'm talking about like your APS-C cams and smaller. Full frame is still going to be in the mid 3000s anyway.
Yeah, whichever way you go, anyway.
Yeah,
anywhere you go.
Yeah, so I mean, Player One could go up to 4,000 almost for their Zeus mono, and a lot of other ones like the 410s.
What's a full frame DSLR go for?
Oh,
depends on the make.
Yeah, it could be anywhere from 2,800 to $5,000. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Scott. You're the DSLR guy. I mean,
yep. I mean, you look at the Nikons. It depends on which full frame you're looking at. I mean, they're high end. DSLR cameras. They're 4,000 for a body.
Yep. But just the body.
Just for the body.
Just the body, no lenses.
Yeah,
that's just the body. But you can also find them, for 2,500.
Yeah, you get them on the used market. Corin said something nice about me. I'm blushing. You can't tell. They think very highly of me, apparently, which is nice. I want to help them, and and they help me. So I mean,
Swiftwater, that's a good question. When are we going to get a backlight sensor camera?
We have BSI cameras.
We do?
Backlit sensors?
Well, that's the 533s and 571s, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're backlit, aren't they? Yeah.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm if that's not what you're talking about. I mean,
Swiftwater was saying, when are we going to get a backlight sensor? But I think, but no, I think you're.
The global shutter. Global shutter coming soon. Coming soon.
Yeah,
it will be coming.
That's kind of the next.
I would say probably look for that if this tariff stuff ends. That's all I'll say about that.
Yeah, I would guess. There are some mini cams out there that have global shutter.
Yep, there are.
But not too many of the big cooled cameras yet.
Yeah. Tom's asking to explain global shutter, please, versus rolling.
So global shutter. So a rolling shutter. Think of all your rows of pixels. A rolling shutter, reads out like this. Where a global shutter, it reads the whole sensor all at once.
Right.
That's why with rolling shutters, you have flash setups where you have high speed sync, so that you can use some of your bigger monolights and other things, at the higher shutter speeds, because at higher shutter speeds without high speed sync, you would see the shutter closing in your image. So
you could actually see that in some of the older rolling shutter cameras, like the 294. You could see the rows going off like an old TV, it's going off.
Yeah.
And you could see that kind of stuff. So So no, there are mechanical. This is correct me if I'm wrong. Global and rolling shutters are all software or A to D driven, right? So
yeah,
a mechanical shutter. The only mechanical shutters that I know of are the high-end CCDs, like the S-Bigs had a shutter, like an actual door that closes. You know, those are mechanical shutters that actually have a physical piece of hardware that does it.
Or
The
DSLRs.
what's that?
Yeah, like the old
Or
DSLRs that had the
DSLRs.
window.
DSLR, same thing. You know,
Same thing.
I liked my mechanical shutter. I loved doing darks. It was great. No light leaks at all.
Yep.
Swiftwater is asking the main benefit will be planetary, right? He's asking.
Definitely helps.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
But it's, the benefits, you know, it's global benefit. But yeah, it definitely.
No pun intended.
Definitely makes a big difference for planetary because you're shooting high speed video. So
Yep.
that's why I think a lot of the mini cams that they, you know, advertise as planetary cameras, you can find global shutters on them because they're high speed and global shutter.
That's sweet. It'll be sweet. I can't wait to get. Then they also have, you know, we actually did this on the show. We actually mentioned it 3 years ago, maybe 4. There was a new type of sensor coming out before Starvis came out. Starvis sensors. There was a new sensor coming out where it was so sensitive. It was a Sony sensor, and I think they shelved it because of COVID. I don't know where it is now in its development. But apparently they were able to dual layer the sensitivity of the chip, where you were able to get the resolution of the chip double in the same sensor. I'm not explaining it right, but I'll look for I'll look for the article again. But it was amazing technology where you were able to get like close to 100% quantum efficiency in a sensor that really shouldn't have it. so they were able to dual layer the matrix, and it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, because I mean, even the 2600 is, I think the quantum efficiency on that
I
camera
think
is
it's
91.
Yeah, it's in the 90s.
Yeah. And did you see what who is it? The Canadians did the other day with the nuclear fusion. Did you see what they did?
What they do?
They got I'm gonna screw this up, so somebody's gonna correct me. They were able to move energy faster in nuclear fusion than any other country in the world by like 10%.
Really cool.
Yeah. So this nuclear fusion is becoming more and more. I might see it before I die, kind of thing. You know. So you know, hey, they blew up
Ontario.
Don't tell me that. I'm going there in 3 months. So
Yeah, it was
yeah, there goes the whole
I believe-
eastern provinces.
Yeah.
Boom.
the Lawrence Livermore was they had that about a year ago, where they announced that they, for the very first time through the curling effect, they were able to, by the amount of energy that they put into the experiment, it released 1.5 times more energy coming out.
Correct. Yeah.
Which,
remember
I
that.
mean, if that doesn't impress you, you weren't paying attention.
Yeah.
I remember that.
That's incredible.
There it is, April 9, 2025. Here we go.
Just use that for practical humanitarian purposes.
Yeah, right until they turn it into a bomb.
That's all I'm saying. You know, everything ends up like that way. But anyway, I'm not gonna go there.
No fallout.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? If anything ever happens like that, you know it's gonna end up like that movie with Julia Roberts.
Which one?
The one that just came
Aaron
out.
Brockovich?
No, Brockovich.
Oh, I
What does that have to do with war?
Oh, I don't know. You were like, I don't know. Just think of, I just thought of Hey,
What was the
I didn't
name of
say
that
Pretty
movie?
Woman. You're lucky I didn't say Pretty Woman.
Pretty Woman.
Well,
I
it's
wish
not
I wish the
Francisco.
world would end up like Pretty Woman, but
Jeez.
I forgot the name of the movie. Not As the World Turns, but How It Ends or something like that. I don't know what it.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Oh, with her and her husband and the kids, and everything just goes all to hell.
yeah, the whole thing, like they take out the whole internet infrastructure, and
Yeah.
at the end of the movie, they're bombing New York with ships, but they were able to see it from Riverhead, which is like,
Yeah.
you're never gonna see it.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
it was a good movie. It was a good movie. If you
yeah.
haven't seen
Yeah, I
it,
think I
go see
remember
it.
what you're talking about. It was a good movie.
Yeah. But
So yeah, I think that was with Idris Elba or something, or Idris.
was it? No, it wasn't Idris Elba. It was somebody else. Well, no, it might have been. It might have been.
Yeah.
What the hell is the name of the
I
movie?
think I know what you're talking about. All right, so let's announce the image of the week winner, since it's all shut down. Let me
Leave the
fire it
world
up.
behind.
Yeah, leave the world behind. Yep.
Oh,
There you
gotcha.
go.
Leave the world
2023.
behind. It wasn't Idris Elba either. It was the other guy.
Charlie Evans, Ethan Hawke.
Ethan Hawke was in it. Yeah, but
I
he
know
was
it's
only,
Ethan Hawke.
Ethan Hawke was only in it for 2 minutes. He played this guy.
Kevin Bacon's in it.
Oh, Kevin Bacon was only in for 2 minutes. Ethan Hawke was the husband.
Yeah,
Doesn't
Ethan
matter.
Hawke was
Kevin
on.
Bacon was in it, so there's another 6. What is it? 6
6 degrees.
degrees of Kevin Bacon.
I don't know if you'll be able to get that to Kevin Bacon, but
All right. Well, we only had experience bracket for this week. So let me share my screen here. All right. And we only had experience bracket. We had 46 votes. And the winner is Sharpless 311 by
nice.
Greg Meyer.
Of course, he's taking the lead again.
Jeez,
Taking the lead again. Congratulations.
Good guy.
All right, Greg.
I think we're gonna have to make, like, for people like Greg and Chris and a couple others. I think we're gonna have to make a new bracket here.
Yeah. We're gonna have to have
the expert
experience. We're gonna
Not
have
the
to have experience, novice
expert.
experience,
And the off the rails
everybody else.
bracket.
The off the rails bracket.
Yeah, the off the rails bracket. There you go. Well, congratulations, guys. Congratulations there, Greg. Nice image. All right. I will get that updated.
And is that the only one, or?
That was the only one. There was no novice this week.
No novice, yeah.
All right. So the
What's cool about that one that Greg did is it was a different object. You'll see that object.
Yep. So I'll have that one up soon.
They were asking to see Greg's image.
Oh, I'm going to be posting it here in just a sec.
Sure, Francisco.
It was one of those that you don't see a lot of. SH2311.
Yeah.
Got to come original with 311.
Francisco, welcome. First time tuning in.
Nice.
Thank
you.
Welcome. Happy to have you on.
Not familiar
Welcome to
with
the
this
jungle.
group at all. Excited to join.
Nice. Here you go.
Yeah,
I think you
welcome
got it
to
up
you.
already, right, Eric?
Yep, I do. I
Yep.
do. I was about to bring it up.
I got
There
you.
you go.
There it is.
Okay.
It's cool.
So how did you hear about us, Francisco?
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool image. That's pretty odd.
It is.
It's like a planetary inside an mission. It's kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's my guess. I seem to think that's a planetary in the middle.
You know what? This almost reminds me of, if you look at it in a way, it
Popped up on his
looks
feet.
kind of, yeah,
Yep.
it almost kind of reminds me of pi.
Yeah, it does.
Greek
I agree.
pi.
Yeah, it does. It's like the pi symbol, yeah.
Yeah, I think this is a planetary nebula here.
Could be, yeah.
Well, yeah, and it looks like it's
looks like there's a
pushing
central
everything away
star.
from it, kind of, yeah.
You know, I'm wondering
really
what
cool.
kind of object that is. That's pretty cool.
I might have to look that up and do some research on that. Looks very interesting.
They should call it the Pi Nebula. This is and Leo triplet.
Francisco, we're glad to have you here. You know, we watch Luke a lot too in his live streams, and Dylan is we consider him a good you know, he's a good friend, and he comes on our show, pops in every once in a while, and hangs out with us. You know, and he always, you know, he loves talking about dance PP. You know, Dylan does. You know,
I know.
so it's it's a lot of fun.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, actually, he's talking about his own
talking
PP.
about dance PP.
Well, congratulations. Yeah, he's got a big boy scope, an Edge 11, a few days ago. Well, congratulations. I'm about to go get my big boy scope tomorrow too. So
sometimes it's about the length, not the girth. Okay, guys, I'm a refractor person. Let's go.
Well, yeah, sure.
I'll put my 130 against your 11 any day.
I'll put my 127 against your 130.
That'd be a nice.
It's all about the. You know what? It's all about the focal length.
We could do about that
127 with the dew shield extended.
It's all about the focal length.
Hey, yeah, but you got 1,800 millimeters of back focus just to get focus in that thing.
Yeah.
you got about 5 feet of extenders going back there.
Okay. Francisco says he also has an FLT 110, and you know it's a tank. I've got an FLT 91. It's a little tank.
Yeah,
more like a Bradley versus an Abrams. You know, so.
Oh, the DDG. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And we do like our William Optic scopes.
Yeah.
I don't have any. I've never had a William Optic scope. You believe it?
Really?
Never had one.
Don't know what you're missing.
No, I know they're good. I just never.
With that awesome, you know, batting off match.
Actually, no, that's a lie. I have the Red Cat, but I don't consider that.
That's just a toy.
Yeah, I don't consider that a scope.
Yeah, you know, once that Milky Way pops up, I got to get 81 back.
Yeah. Francisco, yeah, he's like, I've had way too many William Optics at this point. You should have, you know, you could have hung out with me a couple years ago. I had like way too many William Optic scopes.
Yeah,
I had the Red Cat, the GT9, the GT71,
2 GT91, the FLT 91s,
and then I've got the FLT 91. I had
sold one, bought it back.
Bought it back. You know, I had the Zenith Star 126. It's I've had quite a few William Optic scopes.
Well, I got my SCT. It's still sitting up here. It's sitting right there. I don't think that's going to come out till we move.
Okay.
You know, I got too much stuff going on right now with Starfront.
What's the biggest one? They have a 150, right?
What's that?
156.
Don't they?
William Optic has a 156.
They don't have a 180?
I think it's coming. I don't think it's actually released yet.
Wasn't there a picture of him with 180?
It's huge. It's huge. They've got a 180, but I don't think it's out. It's in production yet.
Okay.
But
all right.
The FLT 156, I think, is their biggest one at the moment.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they are huge. They are crazy, crazy huge.
I got 6 scopes now, averaging from the red cat all the way up to the 9 1/4, and
Yeah.
most of them are refractors. I'm a refractor dude.
Yep.
I like the simplicity and the sharpness of the refractor.
Yeah.
I'm scared to go back to the Schmidt Cassegrain, even though I have this one sitting here.
Yeah, but I can tell you right now, you're gonna love that carbon star stuff.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
I'm
As a
waiting.
matter of, I want to see if they opened up the. Did they open it up yet?
I can't wait to get a hold of my soon to be new to me Edge 11, because I've got my nylon spacers here ready for the collimation screws. I've got let's see, I got all different kinds. I've got,
What do you mean for the
my
secondary?
wing nut. Yeah, for the secondary. I've got my stainless steel wing nuts.
Yeah.
You know, I've got these ready, with the little nylon on there and stuff like that. So I'm getting there. I'm ready. I'm ready to get a hold of it. I'm gonna clean it up a little. I'm gonna clean it up a little bit, clean the corrector plate, and collimate this bad boy and all that stuff.
The only
So
thing
you
with
guys-
those is that you won't be able to close the cover on the Fast Star.
So you know what I picked up the other day was the SV260.
The which one?
The SV260, the light pollution filter from Svaboni, Svaboni.
Oh, that's the Svaboni?
Yeah. Frank from SETI Astro did a video on it. And it's strictly just a light pollution filter, and he basically put it on the front of his reducer, put it in his Newtonian, and did narrowband or did broadband. And it was amazing how it worked. I was like, wow, that's pretty impressive. So I went.
Yeah, that's what I thought, Chris. Saying that the William Optics has the 181 Pleiades.
They do. They have a 180, right? Yeah, I thought so.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
181
That's
f5.5.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that's right. They do have the Pleiades
For $19,000.
Oh, and I got
Get it for $19,000.
Yeah, I got these from Buckeye Stargazer.
Yeah, so Francisco, the L Enhance
you
is
should have told me. I would have sent it to
dual
you.
narrowband.
You got these?
Yeah,
the
dude.
SV260 is just.
I didn't think you had these.
It's on the website, man. It's as a matter of fact, it says shop by brand, BuckeyeStargazer.net.
You got the Pegasus stuff?
Yeah, I got them all.
Whatever. Okay, fine.
Well,
that's
guess
fine.
what? So is Eric.
Yep,
Yeah.
apparently. Yeah, me and Joel are good friends. So
yeah, so this is for I've got because I've got my
the Melee
here, but I needed something so I can put it all for the Los Mandi for the D.
Yep.
For the D dovetail. So yeah.
Yeah, you know what the Buckeye stuff. He makes good stuff, man. He uses the good solid 3D printing material that
So
Francisco, Scotty has a page on YouTube or has a channel on YouTube called Astro Playground.
I know, Norm, right? No soup for me.
Dan has a website called AstroWorldTelescopes.com where it will fulfill all your needs in astrophotography equipment or astronomy equipment. Eric has a channel, Astro with Eric, right?
Yep.
Astro with Eric.
Yep. I do not have a channel. I do not have time to do this. So I'm just a regular host and contributor here.
Yep.
And if you want to join any of the people that are contributors here, if you go right to our main YouTube page, scroll down a little bit, right on the bottom, there's a row and it says our contributors, and you could link right to each one of their sites.
Yeah. Our channels,
like
our sites, all that
AstroBin, stuff like that.
AstroBin, all that stuff. Yeah. And we also have a Discord channel.
Yep.
Yeah, if you want to join the Discord, Francisco, yeah, definitely join us there. It's a great way to you know, talk to people, and you know, you can post your pictures there, and you know, we'd love to have you on Discord.
Yep.
Yep.
So now my plan is now that I'm getting this 11, I'm going to have it set up with its own melee and image and power distribution. Everything is just going to sit on the mighty mount. I hope I don't have to buy another counterweight. I really, really hope I don't have to buy another counterweight. But I got a funky feeling I'm going to end up buying a counterweight. I've got 2 right now. I've got 2 20-pounders. I think I'm going to have to end up buying another one. For the 11.
What mount?
You shouldn't have to. For the Mighty.
For the 11. For
Oh
Mighty mount,
no,
I've
you're
got
not going to need another. You're not. If you got 40 pounds of counterweight for a 30-pound tube.
Well, and everything that goes on it, and everything else is going to
Even
go
if
on
it's
it.
40 pounds, you know, you got to remember
the
that
scope's very close to the center.
and the weights aren't. The weights are further down. So those
them
40 pounds are worth 80 at the bottom. You know what I mean? So
yeah, so I should be fine. And Scott's, is that Guide Star 61 just a Z71 with a helical focuser? Is that just a Z Star 61 with a helical focuser?
I don't know. I don't know much about
That's the question. Is it? I mean, is that guide scope a doublet or a singlet?
It's a doublet.
It's a doublet. Yeah,
it's a doublet. It's a doublet Apo. You can get a field flattener for it, or reducer, and all that.
That's a good question. So Swiftwater asked a question regarding a best focuser for a C8 that won't eat up too much back focus. The first question I would ask is, do you want a barrel focuser that goes over the focuser, the focus knob, or do you want a rear cell focuser? I'm assuming you're asking back focus because you're looking for rear cell, and if that's the case, I would go with the 2-inch LP from Prima Luce Lab. That's pretty thin.
Yep.
Is it an original C8 or a C8 Edge too?
Is it an Edge or just the olds?
But I'm cheap. Okay. You may want to get a one that goes over the knob then, like a Pegasus focus cube for the Schmitz.
What size scope?
C8.
Oh, the 8. Yeah, the Pegasus focus cube's not bad.
He says he's looking to do something from the rear cell.
He already has the. No, that I'm mixing up 2 people here. So Swiftwater, I would consider getting the Asato,
Yeah,
the low
that's what I
profile
have.
one.
The low profile, and it's fantastic. I absolutely freaking love it. It is awesome. Oh shoot! Speaking of that, add onto my list there, Dan.
Text
the
me.
adapter.
I'm not gonna remember. Text me.
I gotta text it to you. I gotta get that adapter, or else it's not gonna work.
We spoke about that.
I know. I forgot to put it on the list.
I'll put it on the list, or else I won't order it.
Yeah. I'll put it on the list.
You need the large SC thread.
Yeah. To go for it. So yeah. Yep.
All right. Cool.
All right, guys.
I'm ready for bed. I got to work tomorrow.
Yeah. Final thoughts, Scott.
Welcome to anybody that is new, like Francisco. Welcome to the to our wild, crazy train wreck of a channel. We have a lot of hope that you'll continue to stay with us, and check out our individual channels. And any questions that you might have, send them along in emails.
Join us on Discord.
Yep, absolutely. So come check out our individual channels.
Nice. Super Dave, final thoughts?
Final thoughts. Yeah, good discussion. I mean, once we got everything rolling, we were a little late tonight. Apologizing, but Francisco wouldn't know any better. He showed up just in time. We were right in the middle of everything. He didn't get to see the debacle that it was earlier. So just remember that, Francisco. There are sometimes you may tune in at 8, and we're not here yet, but we're not long after. So yeah, thanks everybody for showing up tonight and sticking with us, and congratulations to Dr. Greg Meyer again. Great image, cool image too. I'm gonna have to study up on that. That looks cool. I'm interested to find out everything about that. Cool area of space that obviously I probably can't take a picture of here, but it's cool to learn about.
I tell you, Greg, congratulations there, sir. And he lives in probably one of the, with the exception of Starfront, it's probably one of the better areas to go imaging at there in the Southwest, and in Arizona.
He gets to travel a lot too.
He gets to travel too, so so yeah. And Francisco, welcome to all of our new viewers. Really appreciate it. If you like what we're doing here, you appreciate what we're doing. We've been doing this now for 6 years, as far as me and Dan. And then soon Scott and Dave came along and stuff like that, and we've had awesome people coming in between that. But it's been a blast, and we hope you hang out with us. If you like what we're doing, if you seeing us on the replay, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget, we do have the image of the week starting tomorrow. The new one for next week. Novice imagers, get in the act, hop in, throw your images out here, go for it, try to win, and you can have a shot to win some AstroWorld Telescope moolah, to help enhance your rig and stuff like that. So definitely go out and check that out tomorrow. Don't forget to continue voting for our image of the month. Next Friday is the last day for image of the month, voting. So tell your friends, tell your family about us, and head over to the website astroworldweb.com/IOTM for image of the month, and vote. And yeah, just everybody have a great weekend. I wish I had clear skies. I'm stuck for like the next week with crappy skies.
Me too, buddy. Me
too. I would love to keep working on my SkyX and my new mount, but it is what it is. But yeah, Dan, you got anything?
Yeah, just a question from Chris about the Asato versus Moonlight. So the Asato, depending on which Moonlight you're talking about, if you're talking about
the Moonlight, it'd be the what do they call it?
Well, there's the light and the night crawler. So the night crawler,
the light crawler is for SC.
Right. The night crawler itself, the lightest one is 6 pounds. The light crawler, I couldn't find a weight on their site. I couldn't find it, but I could tell you that the Asato 2.5 LP is 700 grams, which is about 1.5 pounds. So it's super light. It's super accurate. And your curves on this will be awesome. You'll love it. You pay for it. It's semi-expensive, but it only takes up also 32 millimeters of back focus. So I mean, and it's made for the edge, so it's got those indents. Looks like a Y pretty much. So you're able to fit it in such a way that the mirror locks don't get impacted by the design of the focuser. So it makes these kind of things, the little indents on the sides, so you're able to fit this in between the locking mechanisms of the mirror locks. So so it's really, really cool. So if you're interested,
the only big difference between it and the light crawler is probably obviously going to be a little heavier, but it also incorporates a
rotator as well. Yeah.
Where but
you know, again, I mean, I what do you know what a light crawler goes for these days? Because he doesn't.
Well, then I know the night crawler is around $3,000. So the light crawler, I would imagine, is probably 2,000 at least.
So just so you know, if you buy the Asato Arco together, you're probably about the price of a light crawler, and you get the rotator too. So I mean, it depends on which way you want to go. I think it's going to be a lot lighter with the Prima Luce setup. I love don't get me wrong. This is coming from a person that has been using Moonlight for many years, and they make awesome equipment. The night crawler I've never had. You know, I know that you have two. I think, Dave.
I've got one.
You got one.
It's heavy, and it is heavy,
but it's awesome. You know, so I mean, both are awesome things. You might come across from a dollar sign. You might come across a little bit cheaper using the Asato Arco setup if you want to have two pieces together. The light crawler encompasses that in one piece. So with the Prima Luce, you could piecemeal it kind of and get one and one later on. With the light crawler, it's buy once, cry once, and you're done.
If I could, you know, here, let me just, you know, see if I can do this here really fast. It's fine.
He disappeared into a wormhole.
Yeah, just give me a second.
He's
yeah, I just disappeared for a sec. So
don't forget about, you know, Starlight Instruments too. They make good focusers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Starlight makes good ones too. So I just wanted to bring this out before we go. You guys can see it. There it is.
There you go.
There's the Asato right there. LP. Yep. And this is an Edge 8. So it's basically
and just because what he's showing there, he's showing the configuration with the reducer. If you remove that reducer out there, you could see the shape of the Asato right above the reducer, where it has those indents there. So when you're closer in to the rear cell of the scope, you don't have to worry about not having the room to face it and impede on the mirror lock. So that's thank you, Eric, for showing that. That's a perfect perfect timing for that.
Yep. So just wanted to share that really quick. Give you guys an idea of that. So, and I absolutely love it. So, yeah. All right. Back it goes.
Yep. All right, peeps. But other than that, no other final thoughts. I'm looking forward to doing more house shopping tomorrow.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, thank you. We got our 5th offer on the house. So
wow.
Awesome.
So
congrats, man.
Let the bidding war begin.
Yep, exactly. So we'll see what happens, you know. So just don't want to be homeless, you know. So,
how many are you looking at tomorrow?
Oh, I don't even know. That's up to the realtors. I don't know. See what time I get out of work.
Well, again, thank you everybody for joining us and hanging out. Have a great weekend. And we'll see you guys on Wednesday. And again, as always, keep imaging, keep educating, clear skies, and we will see you guys next week. So have a great weekend, everybody. And happy Mother's Day to all the moms.
Oh, yeah.
Happy Mom's Day. Take care, everybody. Have a great night.